Okay, my algebra, this is part 2. So cards, we have 52 cards in a regular deck. You have 4 suits. You have hearts and diamonds, which are both red, and spades and clubs, which are both black. 13 in each suit, starting with the ace. Sometimes that's your highest card, going all the way. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack, Queen, King. Now your Jack, Queen, King are assumed to be face cards because there's a face on the card. So if I said, what's the probability, I shuffle the deck really nicely, that I pull out a 4? Well, the question would be, how many 4s are in the deck? Well, each suit would have 1 4, so there's 4 suits, so it'd be 4 out of how many cards? 52, which is 1 out of 13. So if I said, what's the probability of pulling out a heart? So you would say, okay, there's 13 cards that are hearts. Out of the 52 cards, which would be 1/4. Or another way to think of it, there's 4 equal suits, and one of the 4 is a heart. So try a couple for me. What's the probability of getting an ace of spades? What's the probability of getting a 2 or a 3 or a 4? What's the probability of getting a black card? So find those right now for me, and then when you're done, turn me back on. Okay, ace of spades is just 1 card in the deck. So that would be 1 out of 52. Sorry. 1 out of 52. Then 2, 3, 4. Well, each suit has 4 2s, 4 3s, 4 4s. So that would be 12 out of 52. And we can reduce that. 4 goes into both, I do believe. So that would be 3 out of 13. Or you could have said there's 3, 2 3s, and 4s, 3 of them in every suit. So there'd be 3 out of the 13 in each suit. Then black, a couple ways to do this. You could say there's 2 black out of 4 suits, which is a half. Or you could have said there's 26 black cards out of the deck of 52, which is 1/2. Now, one last thing to talk about, and that's odds. It's just a way of looking at probability differently. Odds are the number of ways it can happen compared with the number of ways it can't happen. So if I said, what are the odds of pulling a king? I would say, well, how many kings are there? 4. Out of how many cards are not kings? And that'd be 48. And then you reduce it to 1/12. So it's just a different way of looking at it. So I said, what is the probability of pulling a red? Well, see if you can figure that one out right now for me, please, and then turn me back on. So you'd say there's 26 red cards and there's 26 non-red cards. So it'd be 1 to 1. So try a couple right now. What's the probability of getting 2 of hearts? What are the odds, I should say? And what is the probability of getting a club? Do those 2 right now for me and then turn me back on. I would appreciate it. Okay, 2 of hearts, that is 1 card. So there'd be 51 cards that are not 2 of hearts. Then the club, there's 13 that are clubs. And then there'd be 39 that are not clubs. So then we could reduce that to 1 to 13. Okay, I feel like I'm ready to take a nap. So your homework is this. Page P36, we're still in chapter 0. Do 1 through 10, 14 to 19. Should be able to finish this in class, I hope. So, goodbye.